Spirit Sports Camp is an all-girls camp that meets every year from the beginning of July until the beginning of August. Our group has utilized the space of the South Kent School in South Kent, Connecticut to form a group of coaches and campers. This campus is spread out consisting of several hills and 7 dormitories. Since the number of campers to coaches ratio is smaller than the space allotted, generally only 3 dormitories are utilized: Garfield, Gilder, and McCoon. Boundaries are implied to be the South Kent School campus. Kelly, on the left, is a co-director with Margie. They work together to coordinate camp events. As a coordinator, she is able to point out important themes that should be incorporated within activities. She also serves as the group harmonizer, where she is able to mediate the differences between other group members in an effective way. She always knows how to deal with an issue as it arises. On the right is Margie. She is the owner of the camp and a co-director with Kelly. She works throughout our orientation prior to Spirit, starting to define the position of the group in relation to its goals. She encourages the campers to make goals for themselves to work towards throughout the summer. As a coaching staff, she encourages us to work towards a main goal each day, which can be visibly seen by recognition of the coach or coaches who have achieved this at morning meeting. Danielle and Grace serve as the activities directors of the group. Danielle, on the left, serves as a coordinator as she is able to take the interests of the audience and implement an activity that she knows will be enjoyable for everyone. She is able to easily clarify the relationships among ideas that the other members of the staff contribute and is able to incorporate them into her activity, which can be seen during color war activities or campfires, for example. Grace, on the right, serves several group roles. She suggests new ideas for activities and games we can implement with the campers, such as different song categories at the campfire or color war events. Grace also represents the initiator-contributor by clarifying relationships among ideas. She is always able to put the group in action and make a decision, therefore she also serves as an energizer. Spirit Sports Camp began in 1990. Every year at camp, there are certain activities that we all participate in as a group of coaches, and as a camp that represents symbolic meaning. These activities consist of color wars, which are 5 nights of various competitive activities that each team competes in. The color wars teams are blue, green, red, yellow, and black. Each team gets completely dressed up in their color war team to represent their pride during each activity. This is a camp ritual that everyone looks forward to, even the coaching staff. Each team competes in several activities throughout camp. During the first week of camp, Wednesday is always opening night. There are various Olympic events that each team participates in. As a coaching staff, Danielle and Grace assign where they would like each coach to be and which activity they would like the coach to run. The campfire song game is another activity. These activities incorporate the coaching staff and campers. At the end of the 2 weeks, the points are calculated and the team with the most points gets an ice cream party and they get to write their name on Frosty. This has been a camp ritual since the camp has begun. These rituals have a strong affective component that continue to encourage us to return to camp each year and participate in these rituals. Christine, on the right, is one of the coordinators of the group. She helps to plan and identify relationships between ideas when planning groups for a skit or self-esteem activity. She also contributes new ideas to the group to make each year's activity slightly different. She says that the consistency of a summer friendship is really special. Even though we don't see each other throughout the year, when we are together in the summer, we have a really strong bond. We share our past camp experiences and live in a constant nostalgia, while also making new memories. My friendships from camp are some of my strongest and most unique friendships. As a group, we serve several roles. Carrie, who is presented, the third one from the left, is a procedural technician. She speeds up things for the group, such as gathering materials, arranging seats or cones for an activity in order to ensure that things start on time and the group is able to function. She says that her favorite thing in her life is being able to be a mother of 2 daughters, a physical education teacher, and a coach. Spirit Sports Camp has allowed her to be all of these things for 2 full weeks with many other amazing women. The positive, supportive atmosphere fosters the young female campers to be themselves, work hard, try new things, and become new leaders. I truly feel like we are coming back together with our close family each summer when we reunite. Karen, on the left, serves three roles for the group. First, she is a standard setter. She expresses ideal standards for the group to meet as a whole. She is also an information giver, where she offers facts or generalization automatically without any cue. She is also an opinion giver, where she states beliefs or opinions that she feels are relevant. Marian, on the right, fulfills the role of the encourager. She often gives praise and agrees with members of the group. This is evident during morning meeting. She also accepts the contributions from others, which helps to balance out the group cohesiveness. Kayla, the third one from the left, serves as the follower in the group. She accepts the ideas of others from other people in the group and goes along with what the rest of the group is doing. Kayla's role is essential in helping the group to function as a whole. Katie, the third member from the left, is also a follower. Both Kayla and Katie serve important roles. Both will share their ideas often, however, when trying to make a group decision, they help to balance out the group. Taylor, on the right, also serves as the energizer of the group. Taylor is always full of energy and will work with grace to allow the group to make a decision. Taylor also serves as the gatekeeper and expediator, as she keeps communication flowing between group members while regulating the facilitation and participation of other group members who may not be as outgoing. As you can see here, the coaching staff has achieved a coach's dream. This can be attributed to the group cohesiveness of our staff, which can be defined as the attraction of a group to its members. A group that is equivalent to a group therapeutic relationship is group cohesiveness. Having a sense of solidarity, members highly value their group, and members feel the warmth and comfort with other members. They also feel a sense of belonging. Members feel valued, unconditionally accepted, and supported, which can be seen by this team effort to dump water on the campers. The Spirit coaching staff is in Tuckman's norming stage. Our group of coaches have developed cohesion through icebreaker activities and working together as a group. Collaboratively, we must work together in order to accomplish a task. Task conflicts are avoided. If a conflict arises, it is talked out. Members of the group are open with their ideas. It is evident that there is a unique trust that has been established throughout the group. The coaching staff at Spirit also presents in Yalom stages of cohesive maturity. Our group represents a non-judgmental atmosphere where each group member feels that they are able to express themselves. This can be seen during color wars or a whole camp activity, such as Campers vs. Coaches volleyball game, which is displayed here in this picture. Group cohesiveness has been achieved within this group and is evident by the group's beneficial and positive therapeutic relationship. All members of the group value each other, which can be displayed by the notes we call happygrams that we write at the end of the summer to each coach. All members of the group display group cohesiveness during the Campers vs. Coaches soccer, basketball, or volleyball games. This is especially evident when our group comes together as a whole. Universality, one of Yalom's 11 factors, is also occurring amongst the coaching staff. Our group members come from different backgrounds, towns, and cultures. Our group has bonded over the similarities between themselves and other group members. This can be seen throughout many members of the group. One obvious similarity is that we all love sports. Initially, when we were in the forming stage of Tuckman's stages, we were able to discuss the similarity. One example is how Freya lives in Westport and I go to Sacred Heart in Fairfield, Connecticut. When we discovered the similarity in location, we discussed the places to eat and fun activities to explore in Fairfield County. There are also a lot of family members on the coaching staff. This represents another similarity amongst the group. There is Grace and Christine, who are sisters, and their mom, the co-director Kelly. Kayla and I are sisters as well. Margie also has a daughter, Courtney, who is also on the coaching staff. Between the 7 of us, we are able to relate in the moment. However, other members are able to relate as well. In our group, there are similarities that provide a powerful sense of relief amongst the group members, where everyone feels comfortable to express themselves. The meaningfulness of the group is represented in the feelings among the group members. The memories made and the constant communication that continues to this day is a physical representation of the bond we have formed as a group. Although this group only meets once a year, for an extended period of time, we all keep in touch with each other. Although we are apart, the group dynamic appears to remain constant among each summer session and reunion.